Okay.
test them because they.
Yeah, because I have the load tester. But we get a lot of stuff at work. You know, guys. Oh, check my battery. Well, how did you check it? With a test light.
Yeah.
Well, that's just telling you it's got 12 volts.
Right.
All right.
So that's a 400.
What's the other? Oh, sorry, Stevie. What else did you say it's supposed to? You need checked on that?
On what?
You said that's just going to tell you that it's 12 volts.
Oh, anytime you test a battery, you should load test them.
What does that tell you?
It goes in depth in the battery and
Okay.
kind of looks at it from the inside out. A
Okay.
test light, you just go from negative to positive. All it's doing is lighting a bulb.
Oh,
It's like, well, it just tells me it's 12 volt.
Okay.
If the light is kind of dim, then well, the battery's a little low.
Okay.
But a fully charged 12 volt battery is about 13.6 volts.
Mhm.
So, all right,
So that's a 400 watt generator.
4,000.
4,000.
I'm sorry, 4,000. Yep,
Okay. Have you had this running?
I have.
Okay.
There's a button inside that you can press,
Yep. Or you can do it out here,
or out there.
Where's
Yep.
the button?
right here.
Yeah. Actually, let me turn. Ouch. Let me turn the. This is not one.
Yep.
In fact, would you will you explain that to us, Steve? Before you do that, explain this thing. What is this for?
Well, that's just a disconnect. When you're gonna, let's say this is your campsite, you can turn that on. That allows this to use your camper batteries and not the truck battery or the
Okay.
chassis battery.
So when we're plugged in with electricity, do we need that on?
You don't have to have it on, but I don't know how they wired this.
Mhm.
Some things, if that's off when you're plugged in, it's not going to charge those batteries. That cord kind of trumps the battery system,
Mhm.
but again, I don't know how that's wired.
Right.
So
So just go ahead and turn it on.
I would turn it on. Yeah,
But don't turn it on while the Ford motor's running.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'd just leave. If you're not using this back here, just turn it off.
Mhm.
Let this do its own thing.
Is there any danger to forgetting to turn
No.
that off and running the truck?
No,
Okay.
nope. So, that's your start-stop switch. Okay. If it's just cranking and cranking and cranking, won't start. One, make sure you have gas. And I don't see a way on here of turning that off, so you're good there.
Where do you put the gas? In that?
Tank back there.
Okay.
And again, not totally familiar with these, but is that the same tank for this?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, and they did say that this runs off of the engine gas.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
So, as long as you got gas for the coach, this will start. Okay. If it's not starting, just crank, crank, crank. Make sure you got gas. Then check the oil. These all have a low oil cutoff, so if the oil's too low, they won't start. In the book somewhere, it should tell you what kind of owning oil to use. I think a lot of them's 540 or something like that. This does have an oil filter. If it's something you want to do yourself, get the filter. The drain is right here under this little petcock. They only hold, it's very annoying. They hold, this one, since a 4,000 probably holds a quart and a half, probably no more than 2 quarts. And the oil has to be dumped back in the fill hole.
Oh, really?
So it's like,
And then you keep checking to see if you're
Yep.
filled.
But if you have the manual for this, it'll tell you how
Exactly.
much it holds. Air filter is inside this square box here.
How often do you change that?
Depends how much you use the generator.
Okay.
I've done generator service at work. The camper's 15 years old, and the air filter looks like it's 2 days old. But there should be an hour meter inside as well for this, because I don't see it out here. So it's probably inside on the same monitor. Yeah, so that's a fuse. And that's a fuse. So yeah, we'll look inside, but it should have an hour meter.
So that's another thing to check. If it's not working, check the gas, check the oil, and then check the
Fuses.
fuses.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-oh. In trouble now.
No, keep her up, up in the yard meter.
Okay, we're gonna go back this way.
Okay.
Covered bad.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Well, we'll just wait for him, I guess.
Okay.